I was also there is this man we free Dr. Alhaj Muhammadu Bawumia camp asweteno at the Abba Kennedy Compre Japan camp. It seems each and every day Dr. Alhaj Muhammadu Bawumia camp nipa ba ko efri ho ebe join Kennedy Compre Japan camp, and if this is going to continue there and the NPP ameyoko no obia de nadwene e de Emma Kennedy Compre Japan comparing to the AC the last year etwemu no de omo ye no afi na ase omo ni aban mu ntino obia omo wo camp we eso chekwa camp we ni adeade sanso na omo camp we nso no ebi nso so chekwa but omo free Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia camp no do so papa aha solid TV me mesero sa obaso na wa subscribe wo like na afi wasan a share e de ama foforo omo ewo etritri ene bench ene busua solid TV ni dia ende ensem wo ekoso no ano odin. We've had one man now wo Kennedy Compre you Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne camp ena na wo na nayi wa ba bese na num ton e kire se de enti a wo free Kennedy you Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia camp adjoining to Kennedy Compre Japan camp no ase enie na yenti mra
sanso aba na yi agro no obi be ka se kobna minta kando ansa na ye be hyen komase no nim se wo de na si ho no wo ta no enti we ne ye de bom aha enti fana fabra ne yemfa bom eno ano no aha tina chese bibia abo ano dedi kan kobna minta akando ye nyina ye nim ne se oye very loud, very vociferous e Ghana ha in Ghanaian politics no wo ye de panti obi anim no na ukwakuura ono ne constituency wakọ se aha de me ba betu e wa ha ampa so e ka de nka wo ye no ho hwea no na okọ na wunsuru
David I mean na Lady kind of memfa Nchiakese Emma the incoming president January 2029 inshallah.
Okay,
His Excellency Compreko Ejumawura Agyapong ewo akwanya wode amame se menka ne team ho na entu anam ewo ni mujide bebre na me de mujide se Ghana antoma pa be fafira no ebe fi papa we.
Okay,
na menchia mu nyina so adwuma pa ene de motumi afifie de bia ya metahwe mu pa
nti ene de ye se bra na ye nyina ye nsi ne pen nti ya ba ya be si ne pen na ya to aso akọ anim wo ko constituency na wunsuro.
Oh David, I think some in you be I might be very soft spoken, calm. Enipa jata. So he's a very calm person sitting next to you, but I tell you, ruthless. And TBB no a bomb who contest. Maybe who say Jabo so I will how we break.
Okay.
I mean you are the
producers the same on so kakra.
Okay. Now I'll call now crochet say the Jabo so one of the oldest districts of Ghana.
Exactly.
Now call now crochet situation with Jabo so and personally, I'm interested in a alcohol contest for a seat. May say when I was in the UK for some time. I think this year in Quebec, my 20th year.
Wow.
UK. Until me back and I'm a band. I was here, me job called that day. That's what you need. The answer one is in Pennyphobia, the idea. I'm so sad. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Because in Penny Bonnie out, nothing man crying and can phone you boo more count. The idea of Jim Yamiadum, your coy, before said, you have a page of Kunya in Sono, Nanado, Adaroma, and Mammy Okonya, Sabosumins, and be family deputy finance minister. Now, me do a cheap code job also, now head them double sumins in young cancer winner. Wow, Rakun, sorry. Now heard you made double sumins in Nanka, media pepamono. Nanka jabo so hiansisa na so se Ghana politics na to da eya ye nhwe de obetimi aye adwuma no.
Okay,
ebi na mayura Kennedy Japan fancy obri but I am there by now the nipa at nemas.
Okay,
mpempi ni ye nhwe de obetimi aye adwuma no ye hwe de enim ne dada we na de na kopen we na breda we na ese ne de no to ba but about enya busia na okobo eye wodache no madache ho asem ne yeka ya de boso mensia ye niema I gave almost close to 200 in color scholarships.
200?
Yes, some of them are university, secondary school. Yeah, were building be an assembly na ye dilapidated, which is all you know.
I say,
me de musica personally room renovate ye. At the TVET, a bedjaboso, a you create for Bunsun Quanta. Wow. Near per boarding, because to get boarding, Nedden. And I am boarding from starter, beginning, no, actually, in a bed.
Okay.
And to now see a foresee and a boarding. And to make that boarding happen, you need facility.
Okay.
I have just short time in office. Now, some renty amount for dine. A few yanamaji girls dormitory, few yanamaji boys dormitory. Now, personally, no matter empa over 300 egumudiama and Kolan just to get the school open.
Nina through wow bottom.
Yes. With the hopes that once I start, central government will come in.
Okay.
Because said they make an minimum how long I met us. On some of the shows, when people be winning, you buy me a ya, and I come on, just a do what do you want? So I did everything to make sure said the BCBC. Jaboso town roads and no drew her almost all the towns with Jaboso you go. Your next biggest town, yeah, him crew, your friend Bonzai. Kota full stop so you can hear who and you're crooning in almost a year. And that's what contract and summer. Before say a tour, but near good, I would say about 70% of the town.
Okay.
From Beria, Benchima, Junction, Mikromo, and they could Jaboso.
Baby, a bus sackers, a VIP bus and load na the corner.
I'm Robertson near my name said the quantity. I give the road to contractor. He was on site. Last week, maybe but I saw a so and all this happened in 6 months. Nanka Juma, apart from one, so you for do Mura, Juma, government hospitals or non-chief compounds. No, you probably blow my Juma 15 years. 15 no. No, that's so as a casual worker. I didn't touch him, Makuma. I'm so mon compile listening in a Makumu district head directorate. Lucky where I sat, I was able to give clearance with the approval from my boss.
Okay.
In IPA 62, after seeing Lucy Yenumpo, I went back to give all these 62 their permanent employment. Wow. Until now, as it stands, not a single person and a old job or yet casual worker in any government establishment. All this in 6 months. Until a name of a brave no more, Mr. Tears through F2. Unfortunately, in a new government are back, and I'm appealing to the government, say, and yet MPP and a young Pabi. But it's the people of Jaboso, the people of Ghana, and here. Project Nastor, and the pressure and the calls coming to me. But the mindset I'm per se, and Kayonsu Timinia Kudus, if you Mikromo Benchima, and I say Benya Thomas Pate, free Jaboso. That was the mindset until I did 2 astroturfs, a koi, and anything in Astol. And I've been working, I've been trying from backdoor, wherever to get GMPC, and so far, no BB answer that happening. So I'm just appealing. Say, forget about Paving, forget about MPP. Let's think about young Crawford.
Okay.
Because you buy and you can say very selfish. And Kakakra Minyai, say, come in Fanko, ye TVET schools, when Fanko, ye Jaboso Town Road, Jaboso Town. In Shota Station, won't you go?
Yeah.
I spent over 3,000 bags of cement.
Me kaisa emribi me ye call baby. Ye be a juma bi or baby any. And ye call Jaboso say ye corporate radio station akoye advert kakra. Na honorable adie ba ko atwa me nso say ye call ye na radio station ba ko pe na wo ho no. Ye say omo programs manager eni ho. Nti na che say ye ho hwenye ye ane ye nam ho saa. So no. And wo hwe kuonum say dia na hote in futuro pa ko. And for you to spend just 6 months
to do this.
Now I'm making sure say be tidy road why are
and even station ho.
Why are they?
Jaboso station.
Yeah.
I say kuonum the government contract.
Yes.
But station na nkasa it's almost 3-4 times the size of this area.
Yeah.
Kansas City premises. I spent 3,000 almost 3,000 bags of cement.
Wow.
Just to get the whole place there. And they would do Jaboso station at say where do you
yes.
And any man they make us and swear you to 2 year market see all these were not from central government.
Yenim say dwabo for den a sa adwuma a wo ye no omo bebo modern ahye ho anuonyam there was a
nyam show no be sem kese pa na say Yura Kennedy o hene Japan eba be fa Ghana akonya
amanfo asem omo ka ne say Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ya market ne pa within the New Patriotic Party entinka Uwura ntiase na Dr. Bawumia sanko for the second time inti atudi say second chance it is when sanko for ne nyadwene
when second chance say ya sorry bidi na oka say ya ton obi a ho na me problem and I say me understanding e won okay before some answer me say question say okay phone obi a na e no Nokia 3310
ai
okay pa
me kai pa
say na ya ton na be marketing no almost be fi bia na bi o
tenene
Nokia 3310 ye marketing phone no chen make say phone bia aba
yeah
that was early 2000 maybe a late 90s. Sisi a me no te he. iPhone 7 and iPhone 16.
Yeah.
Any Nokia 3310. Omu de he pa na marketing ba. Say 3310. But that season ya ye wo me 2025 no. Obetimi aka kire me say ya market 3310. Enti yem famra emeye the digitize work TikTok ni ma ye no at the expense of iPhone 16 ana.
Sufficient na iPhone ekuta no e wo soro chen 3310.
Enti na me ka say enye de ya market o market ye toy. That's the first question. And the season bia any product I deba. The season for 3310 is gone. This is a season digitized economy, digitized world requires iPhone 16. Into the make come and say, I don't have anything against Omomo proposed that theory. But Omomo, you step back near the season. Currently, Ghana's biggest problem is youth unemployment.
Yes.
A mabuna enye jumanye. When you do an ajuna wonam circle mona she a mabuna de dabonti a heartbreaking. And why now what the solution? Until I make it that 3310 versus the iPhone 16 example. Who has the solution? Who has the track record? Who is Ghanaians willing to listen and accept any product? I will say, we MPP niya, and yan tokwa. Adeba kwa ne ha mene say, oko kasa na am favor ni panoa. Automatically we atamfo. Since I decided to be Yura Kennedy attacks every. What na way to man only but people don't understand why we are in ye abusuya baako abusuya akonwa ato e wo se ye nyina ye career ho ne hwese why ne ye de ne ba e beboaye and to me enye second chance asem enye chacha ne ye koto enye asori be ne ye be ko ne akasa second chance e ye to me na ye kohwehwe Ghana for from Trotro from Choba from everywhere we could be. I mean, who obi a on stand day national election be ada. Nanso ona mai some of anamra. Enyo nwa.
Nwa.
Say nipa ya kana asem. On mayor running mate be ada. On call contest nationally under the ticket of a party be ada. Yet ona mama for say anamra. I don't think say a history mono. E BSc. Me who say eni bi e kasa. Actually Ghana titiri ne MPP delegates no enti mesre enye bufu enye ntokwa eye tumi ne ehwe enti ye career ho ne ehwe na season na ye wo mu no enti na I like making that iPhone 3310 statement. Both of them serve the purpose, or should I say the 3310 serve the purpose, but it is the time for the iPhone 16 to take over because of the dynamics of the environment. Enti mesre ye nyina step back em ye nyakoma primo and anye we na time we anye we na do we one party one family ye nyina etena se ya me ye de Yura Kennedy ba no we ne a se to me kuta Yura Kennedy Dr. Bawumia's government is in power anamebwa so a win for Kennedy is a win for Bawumia and anybody or associated with MPP enti ye nyina ye ntena se ne mfa akoma primo no entonchen sabi me nye faro
se ye de Yura Kennedy ko no we ni to me na Dr. Bawumia ne party ene go egusu wa ben mu dia adan so na Ghana ha ya ye wo no obi abeka se obi ani ho a wa contest as flag bearer for the first time a watimi awini e wo Ghana ha pen enti sa na tie dia Dr. Bawumia ya market no as running mate 8 years as vice president enti se dia kwakọ first no waso ahwe ye de ne kwa second time na nka dem na nka yewura Kennedy nso no ne party na aba ben mu.
You see, some of this analysis na me sure say a boy as a party and looking at the magnitude of defeat in Nyayen. And then I'm going to say, any chess game na ye too.
Okay.
A mabunu be dachi, asam neyeka. A you be a way school tifia wonya jumanya, asam neyeka. A country na baby a druno, ye bold, pragmatic leadership, a better structured economy. And here I'm speaking as an ex deputy finance minister and somebody who understands policy. And sana mi bedi we Canada chino sabe nyetaku na asempo bi na okukuruma am. Me kura na me hye dan enimo no as a person. But me nyadaje tie no and I decided to pay him a visit. The visit was meant to be like 10 minutes. Oh, me fa habachia no. The party office on. Me spend it close to 3 hours to 4 hours.
Are there 10 minutes?
Oh dear, a dog baby son. Me timi hwe papa ya anti me make no me the laptop koy. Okay, say you know him say I was taking so. When I came back to reflect, I said, Papa, we or encyclopedia. He understands the basics of economics. And then he did here by CFN economics. Can understanding of how the economy should be.
Okay.
My brother, mesre enye otan enye bufu obi abunfu obi me His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, I hold him in the highest of regard. Meneno a share will meeting and see brave ya near plan of my will. Minimagine done it. He's good. But the question is, are Ghanaians willing? You say I'm for and a training to us. Results nearby and it clearly shows say Ghanaians have passed their verdict. Say one for change a my family. So, say a driver by Franopa, and upon a home popo movie. Go see a shit table, where she sent her there, where you will drive near the beba. Now, Cassie from Crassi and neighbor. Now, call ye a jada. Bench Krubian Pega being see you. So, Trobia mammy see ye. Now, would you know how say Granababa? Things are difficult. Ghanaians have spoken. And I read a buffona Ghana for the Pamu, Jano. Sabufu in few. Until I want to Mobiaka say, you were a candidate, not on come on. Not buying no decision, go and make ya, Papa no come. Into another day or bar, you be man a chance. No, so you are son. Some come won't be.
Now, who did they say, you were Kennedy on Agyapong, a president to Ghana? Ghana and Tomapa area say a befrano, a bit me a fefra. The Dicama Musa said, talking about a year. Yewura Kennedy on Agyapong e kwan on no fa so etene economy ase and the way a person or tackle economy no sa concept na mo frɛ no economics no as you say dean na ba be
the whole economics no and say Yewura Kennedy Agyapong understanding and now no vision and it's what they want to say e ba say yen solve basic economics problem any theory and your textbooks and your young try Nemum is about breaking complex theoretical issues into very, very easy understanding practical solutions for challenges rather than developing theories to work around challenges for solutions. The American say economics is all about you and me, whether macro, looking at the bigger picture, or micro, looking at your pocket. Economics, that tendency in our school, the ministry, the government implemented. It's all about a day ahoto, a bebre timamoni, a day enkanko, a bebre omaino. And Canada Japan say, I dena, or Tanas no Ghana. I don't know for so many years. Yeah, implemented theories, yeah, British for the brace. Yet baby humanity ana ete. Na mama mfa na ade ba ko a my build this whole economics concept. The decision say obey ministries no. It be every Accra. Yeah. Now all they are called different regions. This is a concept of using practical steps to solve economic problem. And your theory. Your theoretical economics in that say Yamfa ministries ni na nko gu baby a ye free home ministries. Mebo. Na no part traffic and so trying ope bibia free northern, eastern, upper east, upper west na bra baby a friend Accra, yeah, a friend ministries and get the job done. Canada asema wo kan say sa mindset no etwam. Yentimi nka say ye to baby di ministries. Near the bibia ko near expect say development ebeba northern, development ebeba upper east, development ebeba western north and Ashanti. Now the concept say okay, let's decentralize by physically ye move ministries you know and ko baby a ye benyo mo so fast one more. Na me ma good example okay hwe me a me fa me krom start ko western north ye wo timber companies akese base be 7 forestry commission here now no office says Accra me boy forest nyina wo Ghana no a chunk of it e wo western north yanka the regulator the government agency who's supposed to work with the forestry and the timber companies and the various groups that want to preserve the forest or to get the trees out of the forest should get closer and work together. By the above, see and crying. And to be some say ye the forestry commission echo by bit is a also. Na echo ben ye quiet no, na a want to ye no, and you one my yana. And Tibasa embranti omo Sefioso Jaboso benchimane ne awowe mono omunya adwuma nye e wo sa ina ekwa kosi no ye behia accountant ye behia office for ye behia cleaners ye behia mo mba ye aduane efie wura akra won so wasi wifia wo de ma hai no adwuma fo ne ba so mbe hai dan local economy no de bia it will be booming ye ma ba bia another example for northern region hwa sase kakraka a Danov. There are lots of big farmers. North. Yeah, you reckon or bar or bepes or baye or be soon enough from one day feed the whole of Africa. Yeah, and it's 100% possible. Say a bit me 100% possible. Okay, say farmers now say assassin the arable land is there. And we are phone be see theoretical economics versus economics. Theoretical concept now you use to see and say. Yemfa Ministry of Agric MSC Accra Yemfa crime. Now Yankra bias we decide all the farming inputs. So sense kind kukru ni nyina yemfa megu ye crab gu ha yempa dan bi famu. Ewi a yensa hiker ensa fanko sirim ni enkoche chema manfo no monfa nya adwuma. I mean, how does that sound? And this ade echi na ya move the Greek ministry and they are called north. Near the various agencies session as in our northern region. How do you think it will sit with the farming activity of the region? Akonya be na onye sure say ye mabunu a enye adwumanye e wo honom. The local economy said they make and say ye the ministry ni ba enye dan nko na ye di ba ye di adwuma e ba ye di nipa bebre enesa be gu that region. Okay, because the whole ministry is coming. Into one babe high dine taxi driver or Juma Becoso, well, we are trouble or Juma Becoso, be a bad, ya Becoso, Trotro Becoso, Monso, Morisco, Munya Jumaniano, accountant, Binyani dear, teacher ni, Eddie and Cranso, Mumford or Mumba, and Beba, or Minya by a Jumana, Beco. So in the way, no, Accra. As to be another advantage. And now I'm here among for the propaganda, and I saw I said, and I just so weak in Accra. Yeah. So I want to bridge that, and some will be a budget and Westibon because this is a well thought through policy. Integrate Accra, what if your friend is a congestion? Medina maybe
niama abobɔ so
me tie ha ya awia 2 o'clock bra me bra ansa na meeting ya and navigate U10 abe pack money mo ha so say now test me say man highly congested and one of the ways abeboaye is about say you be move ministries no na the ebeka ha no ebema ahoton so aba Accra and its residents.
Okay,
the idea is that we want to make sure there's a balanced development across every region. And you move ye share ministry and as agency ne ho odene na baby ano ne de ne kwa emfaso beba so mo no ne de no mo akọ. Don't say me make you to say a Greek in here. Voter region.
Yeah.
Look at the opportunity for tourism. Yen share central region. Your school is a good central region.
Education.
So the education ministry go, what is wrong? What is so special that all the ministries have to be in Accra? But over the years, you know, you are doing business. Son, was saying, Eba, she oil a tree. Nina Western region is free. And the energy ministry is hired. I mean, this I mean, can say this are Ghana gas. Ghana gas.
Your friend is saying Enzema.
That's right.
Now she say energy ministry, baby. What I say?
Yeah.
Bridge.
So, to get the kind of development I say, concentrated in one city, and by doing that, you know, development, you know, spread it across the entire country, and countries will be baby. And I say, oh my yeah. Okay. More good examples after the reunification. Berlin as American Germany. Yeah, returning Berlin to be the capital in 1990s. Still, a lot of ministries are born. Yeah, free honor. Yeah, France here. We France, Paris is the capital.
Yeah.
But when you go to Lyon, almost healthcare system, this is where the administrative things are happening. You have the aerospace at Toulouse. Now, Samra, South Africa here.
South Africa, yeah.
South Africa, there are 3 arms of government, and almost spread it in 3 different cities.
Yeah.
Pretoria, Omampanito, Cape Town, Parliament, Bloemfontein, they contain the judiciary.
Yeah.
And it's working perfect. Ebasa, Ekrobia na regibia emuyedu.
Say Obikra real estate ne sanyama na offense nankran or the beko kopo other areas am ho so enyina abenyini kama.
So it's very good for even businesses that are only Accra concentrated, looking for regional opportunity. You know, once we begin to decentralize and physically move the ministries, we are making the whole of Ghana relevant, the whole of Ghana stronger. So, Yamfa UK, for example, I want to make more familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, war, a buying. As a prime minister and in the parliament or London, but meeting my catchers almost every single city where you could be some relevance. Oko Liverpool immigration honum.
Okay,
UKBA big officer a whole class some time ago honum co-process same visa. Oba Croydon part of London there Oba Birmingham Ubenya HMRC which is the Hanka GR main national office be esho.
Okay,
you will could be a friend of Newport. Football because Newport County, Newport, a Hona, Office of National Statistics. Ghana, a friend of the Statistical Service.
Okay.
Ghana Statistical Service. The equivalent of Newport is a small town.
Okay.
By their core allocated to that county and that region, so they're very relevant. Oko lease, a Hona, health care. Yadia Koshe. Oko Swansea, a Hona, baby, and Andrea, you for Oko Swansea, I want to DVL and to be your car no BBA Swansea no. Oko Cardiff, so be register company, I say hi company, register general.
Yeah.
A friend of company house. Company house is in Cardiff. And to him, you are 2 and not appetite. Make an American Bristol. Bristol, and so in the Kuta defense, Ghana, the defense ministry is in Bristol. So countries have done it successfully. And aboa amampunta de aba hwe okukumasia ye nyina ye nama ye kase ye was it social studies and of course ben say Kumasi has the biggest open market in Africa. You know, say, I want to go to school and change with me about
social studies.
Social studies. So, sir, it is actually when you are quite good about now. Now, Kumasi having the biggest open market in West Africa. What can we do? It will take a government that has a bold approach to solving problem to make Kumasi what it is. And one of the economics approach is say, yeah, but you Kumasi as the commercial capital of Ghana.
Say
yes, because already no, yes, you know the biggest market. So other than the biggest market, now I buy entirely. So Accra has the administrative capital. We still want Accra to be Accra. This is our capital. But then government has to be deliberate in pushing Kumasi as the economic hub, the economic capital. And where Oko, Lagos, is it not the commercial capital for, if anything, Nigeria?
Nigeria.
Abuja by Lagos. Lagos is even more busier.
Yeah.
Washington, National New York. DC holds the presidency. New York, all the stock market and stuff, is the commercial capital of the United States. So why can't we do some of these things? And some come and go, when Papa wait and ask 10 minutes. No one's so arguing.
Not as also, and said, be partner how. And mene, Honorable Dr. Alex Ampabe, and AD and Como, or a former Deputy Minister of Finance, or no, and I'm no AD and Comono. Now, talking about policy, what being our policy, papa, and no moon como and ye dear, ultimus baby, or coco, said you will remove. Yadia a bit me aye papa. Now, Yera Kennedy on here Japan, ne Niswading Hunubi, and say, Obetimi ama Ghana, say yeka agriculture. Ye being funa kesia, and yes, a fuba, Kubacono, Banchisia, Bodisia, Wesia, be break it webby. So no, but obeying funa se bodia if we have a corner. Sebantia if we are a corner. San near money, you know, for send a Bema Ghana to Pona.
Papa, Oko country bit is say America, and I'm for UK. UK were about 60, just under 70 million in Nipa. Ghana were 38 million people.
Yeah.
Let's just say almost half of UK population and
Ghana.
Oko Ebi Ashanti region kwa farmers ewo and Ashanti Kradeso. Medem Western North region kwa farmers ewo no, Western North so. Be di Jaboso. Akuafo ewo Jaboso. Edo so chen akuafo ewo UK. I'm telling you. Farmers are ewo the whole of UK no. Me kromu Jaboso farmers ewo no. Edo so chen ewo mo. And so adentina small farmers na ewo UK no. Etimi feed almost 70 million people. But over Ghana, every corner and every region be a work yet ye cramo, ye crabro, ye crab tomatoes. I mean, how? It will take a conscious effort. It will take a deliberate effort. Say, this is how it should be done. And I say no about the Asian miracle or the Asian model.
Yeah.
This will feed directly into the agric. Osha individuals and the companies are be more farming data or more potential some bay. Maybe more. Me and Madame Fubi, if I know crano me feel. Oh, UK. Yeah, I got tall land. A BA. Or a lawyer or UK or some person a bag and a beboa. And I got tall land about 2,000 acres. And I am first 500. Oh, and I was very touched. So, first 500 acres now I a Bruno or Siko Kumenya sure say menya even 200 bags. I'm beside say adding or say a low yield irrigation facility support to be here now. And such a person no, the Asian model no say more that potential no I identify one. So you individual, so you business so identify the individual with the potential. Government no be partner. And they come from Madame Fee, abandoning the partner. government be provide be irrigation support. But ya sense in krata.
Okay.
Say ye we are senate e ka ban aboni. Wo we are wo kan brabete. Wo take kan we are going forward no irrigation facility na ho no e odia. Abeya wodia. So we need a government that will be bold, move away from the theoretical economics. Say, yankokra, ye farming inputs, mra, ye buy yanchamakuya for.
I feel crowd, yes, and Yamana Mokokra, you see a better so ama mobile duty no abe boko. Yes, yeah, the man crano cry more.
That's right. And you see, I have been in the ministry, and I can tell you, say, you change the structure of the Ghanaian economy. You can find Adam Smith crab manage the economy. We cannot stabilize the city. And if you don't stabilize the city, almost everything runs back to you. Enti sabi enya se omo ayedo omo ko ho no omunim de omo ye. Na emomo no you need a whole system change, system shake up say yes sorry say ne ye ko no. Na ansa ne ye be ko bia no ye wo sahene a odi ekon no anim. So even though we a minister, first on about to force episode 2 and mobia. Say President Mahama man no say ya ontini. So when your leader or no say me ba say na pesa me kono it's a blessing for Ghana. Say this is the direction I want to go. We are going to adopt the Asian model. Me as a president say na pesa yenye no. Companies be about 200. When I'm be produce be about 10,000 acres, 5,000 acres. Bro, you identify another 200. We can do this comfortably.
Just a bit me crab baby true level say ebia Ken City Media. Yes, ye kwaji asase e wodwabo so. Ebia asase be 200 acres. Na ye kwaku dua bibi wo ho. Na chese no so no Ken City e won cry. But at the same time no or sign ebia duma for so true agriculture.
In show potential. Because this is something that we are going to have a well thought through approach. But for now, it's a welcoming initiative. And into one company na enya that facility, a banner soft loan and a zero interest loan on conditions a government partners you. The government are partner. Advantage you woman is enquire to say normal government SIGA. Na company report to losses be you see the only monopoly enterprise see they be report losses. Your Ghana Water also a near monopoly still a report losses simply because it's a pure government. But when you have a proper well-defined public partnership engagement with some parameters and a bread that's so say be irrigation, Madam Fidi America, they are more be 4 years now, debate and 3 years. 3 years and also now we are project na friends. Until when now then establish a we as say under the leadership of bit second Japan himself. That's right.
When him say Saudi way Rwanda buying a yebi. There was some areas be within a Kigali. Okotasa so I say this is the type of building episode this is. Your mount from this day up to this time. So when to me and see we are, yes, you wouldn't me. They are different near the money until you could see that in Kofono a move.
That's the Asian model. Oh, I didn't think China for be a Juma or ha. Who's a Ghana for your Juma or move and Yagro? So I studied that national. A China for a bow. Jubako some with Diagra, China in unity over but no be a getting serious. Because that is the culture of discipline, patriotism, that hard work has been instilled in them. And there are social stories where Samsung, Samsung went through the same that government support partnership program. Yeah, I can see bit my Ibiwa. Kai is a Hyundai or whatever name is called. They went through that. Most of the Korean companies, any Japanese companies, went through that kind of public engaged support and partnership commitment with the private sector to get where they've gotten to. And bro, vision is na hana me appeal to MPP delegate say Ghana Dutch in Kutamu. Ghana Dutch na ma betina ma be just less than a fraction of a percent and ma be so. And she ya papa we person de ba no eso. And ma obi me dadai. This will be the last opportunity you bring such a person to come and save Ghana. Youth unemployment. I say me nipa ni obi ani nkomo a okuta the key to youth unemployment more than this man. You said to him, tell me, and I just overcome theory. We said that Macro can be say Macro Holland, and I'm saying, and also me call me who or Monsieur saying. Tinamenti, so soon at that Amsterdam. The chronom so yeah, na boat is so small. I didn't know Dor River, Sebi Janani if you go. Huh? Meanwhile, Octocas will be used to tourism. Or say, or Bell, or so a Tracy, the Ocachem, no, so my Tracy or Dor River now. A quack was and some baby. Until me the boat basis so. Until drew you say ya. And I say daytime, obi above for now team, yes, several drinks, yes, several. You can have a good time. Yeah. Me university, my second university, I'm call UK. A friend demand for the university. Obi on him demand for beer, but say ensure can say at the university. So now, on my year at the boat. But to say dan ya wo mu ya and the CC nsuo no so na students see ajaw mo anon buto mu ye daytime utimi ko shem uduru ha e be several drinks aduane nyina so na eko
yes
boat no kon ketenkete wo kro hu bo say move obi ho na dad wo ko twasi na sa de waba. And this man was telling me, said the same to Amsterdam. You have that luxury so betimi atena say wura boat no wo ekokra wo na e bo nyom nti ubetime wura ba bia nwom wo ba bia aduane wo ba bia games wo ne nyina ye boat bese dem ha na dem ha ba bia no miensa nti etwa no ho nyina na ode hwehwe krum ohoho a waba ha no ode hwehwe krum nyina na wo giwani na wo didi and so opeso e link we so all the way to Cape Coast and as Elmina nti wo na waba as a tourist no wo tena mu from Accra ha no ube enjoy ye bow nyum na udidi ne ka cultural heritage chiro ne woni better no kodu bia Cape Coast so bia mekwa kohwe the door of no return ube hwe be wi uba yada so be fa road and abesa ko bi ma you can also join another crew we do no drinks ni aduane ni music ni cultural display ni brother. Some of the things this man talks about because the economics is not economics
san koma ye die nyina no o de omai sika fapem no watna hoda sika boboa no watna hopen nim se de tie obewu se ekwan ben so na e be fa e benye sika e de aye sa de nyina
where the starting point is moving from I'm saying na MPP de ba first eja one district one factory issue ya yantimi anwe ya pamoye. The starting point is to make sure you have enough in country. When I say enough in country, one, production capacity. Because any taxes need to be away from start. Because the moment that you jump into that, you have failed. But what you have to do is to empower your local capacity. Okay. That Japan, South Korea example, they didn't just jump off. And as someone called IMF in a what they did, they harnessed the potential. That's just a mind one. And so we and it is at that northern region. NASA Bassa now, your team are producing more be about 500,000 metric tons. They are Canadian Becoin. You're going to export and get revenue. Sebase poultry and now say other livestock, yet me are producing in excess. We have our neighboring African market that we can easily reach there. Okay. As it stands, if I tell you ye sika ye spend it the import more by more and ye my dear son man. If I can remember, I think last year they spent probably close to about 700 million just importing rice and maize.
700 million dollars.
Yes. Now what do ye my dear and sa koko na German person issue sa wedding. Sa koko na omode. But the thing in account, we run into billions. These are costs under international trade. Now, Sekobasi Yetimia produces animal locally.
In excess.
What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, they call
so the first thing is about harnessing the potential you have, generate enough revenue to be able to what am I saying? So until then, no, it's going to be very difficult.
And that just said, me or TFA 80 and so no better see ya. And yes, sir, you're free IMF at your baby. na mom asase na ye wo no kakra na Ghana wo no yenyere ye ho ne yemfa nyemfuo no yenya ne kakra na mom sika efiri mu beba no enko wie kwabra na igbotom.
That's right.
Because Canada Japan die ni mu nti ewie kwabra na igbotom ebeba beto oman ni botom na ya sande akoye bibi foforo na ya tete ho kakra sabe no sika na ye bom afa ni ye bom na ye bowure.
That's right. And wow. So now the name can say you have a huge export bill. As I say, Osha export, Sikanka say spend the Canadian bar is billions. So when you're able to cut your export, the money stays within. You say they make an automatic. Because spending billions of dollars every year at the Canadian bar. Say ye muadio, say ye you, say ye table you, say ye friend say a moo, a brew. We cannot. And to the moment that you better cut it that huge export budget already, will leave you an opportunity. Once you start to produce in excess of your local demand, we'll create an opportunity for the other neighboring countries and beyond. And this is how we can build Ghana. You're not going to build Ghana continuously. Your best exporters are BBNC. Into economics, not economics. That's what we need to change Ghana. We don't need economics. We need economics.
And Honorable Dr. Alex Ampabe and Yaneno AD and Komo. In fact, we have a nipa odwa womo abene na yera Kennedy ohene Agyapong. Atwe omo nyina bata ne ho na afi woni omo eye adwuma ekwan yo befa so atimi asakra omen na New Patriotic Party amanyoko na nkasa so omo atimi asesa ne su ene ne hyebre no ene yegusu a yedimu enkomo now me ye ba be call phone lines no so omo ehwe ye etie nso so no abembi afi messages ahodo anso so omde aba no ye ba be kan ne nyina but mami mbusa se sa niema ye kirekire mi e wa hai yewura Kennedy ohene Agyapong etisim wo unity tour no woni ne nam odeko about 3 regions ana o kirikiri mu kire enkofo wo ni se MPP delegate ato masum ombeto aba na ma papa sinipe mame
dekwa se me bone tofa meka se baby a yakobia no in fact otimi kasa no bite ho na otinisio yeko western of Nameka constituency. O kasase ya mamu ba kote o hini sinte news. Nti e point na me se me kɔ ne nkyɛn akobisa ne sɛ aden. O se papa we. Ya ma no kwan na kyɛ sɛ Ghana nye ye bi. Na enkomo ye di no o ma ni bra bresa fi we. O mo de papa no beba no. Na mse ne nyame o nhyira. So far makɔ delegate election. Me ankasa makɔ twice. Me hwe form back na me wene back makɔ general election so enti se obi kɔ ba bi na se eye famfu na se be yeye wa utimi ho ana okɔ ba bi na ho se no nkɔfo we omani abre a utimi ho grounds are you ready papa grounds na me nua me ba o ne ba we school te fie be se 5 years onya adwuma nye and propaganda na ba ka kire no e ba bro nim se papa we die ono ane botom mpo no watimi aye adwuma manipa be 7,000 and over enya biye yesi beku edin fatano a fatano kono me bo
nya kwankwan duasa.
That's right. And sana onipa no betima ka se metimi aye seye no ye hwe na chi a ono ane kakrampo watimi dia created this opportunity when he sit on the power and Ghana ye nyina nim o mampani ka e final nti nipa na oba na se media adwuma ene mabunu daachi na eba you don't have any reason to doubt him apart from propaganda nti eje bi mu duru ba bia o mo hu se Kennedy ho ye den no o duru ba bia no mo create
no mo kan niam
na ye kan niam bia ennim na ye koye short videos bi na ye me de se o koye no so onya daje e kire video num ebi ho am o the two screen na o mabo video ni nyina na mam oh sanete oh now see be crash and say patcho dodo na hu say e propaganda nti na me betra say na me ka che MPP delegates say baby e dru ne no Ghana ene yem delegates ye ma ye dachi ni nyina na be hye mo nsam no edru baby a ye dachi a wo hwehwe enye obi na betra say ato na nsam a kire na Ghana ho ha bi ye kwa aba no hu ye wonnam etetrotro ma o tenkomo a eba enti mo bi ma me dadao e ma ye propaganda e metumu wani ana me ka biem se enya tenie enya ntokwa menye sa na me politics me nyina baabi e mama no nka sente epanimu bi ada na sa na mesre Ghana NPP delegates ne adofo ekoto aba ne se enya ntokwa se because se ne wo sore na wo sopa nipa na de echi no wani a wo bede timi abom ne na ye adwuma eye fie konwa yem fat se dem abetena ha ma kyerkyere ewura Kennedy Agyapong ani suade hunu ne nemo peso wo ye no wo so ba no be kan wo de na de obete the 10 cents of
Kennedy sense na de namo
na me kwa menya me dio 10 cents of Dr. Mpabi na edu ya de oya ni atubia ma no so mutu ba ko bitimi se o aden
assemble
me se senti na ma me pek onabo Kennedy asem se de bia me ka and I keep saying say me ka o menya me mu se nipa baako ena de no kore honesty e be politics e be Mpabi and so far me hwe so bitimi afamachi akoka se me de daraga bi e be ye bibi e man and that is why I connect with the man because me say no obi kasem no sometimes who cannot kre no be ya na e ya hometi o the passion thing sometimes we are near papa no what the passion no be akoka sem no be a tie obi na so hey what you say no Mr. Delegate akoto aba adwuma wonni no ho nkomo no obi ba ma ne no obedi enye video no obi ensem bia waka twam ne shortcut bia yakoyo eye wona wo madache no de obetimi asesa Ghana ode ministry ni bi beba origin mu na create adwuma na so no wabusia na origin enya bia ye en ho nkomo na em so bi ba mane ne oni emo bi nkoye the 10 cents of Mpabi enka se no nti onto ma Kennedy Mpabi ne ti na ballot paper so de obese se mabravo eni ura Kennedy ohene Agyapong
now ansana meko messages no so no we yes or no sinopay emam 31st January 2026 ye beto aba na wie no Kennedy ohene Agyapong wugidi sen wa wi ni to be the next flag bearer for the new patriotic party.
Yes. 100% I did do a chili man. Because I be a chili and coming that percentage, you know, I know so back. Minim Jamaica, minim Jamaica, me a grassroots man, with 2 coins. Menoka say me free Kumasi be doing an answer.
Yes.
From a dinko mobile and my papa. And I'm telling you, the Ashanti region, a gigason versus an mono. Matter, and movie mamma, and mine before me, you be met because MPO Parliament in 1988. Meboa.
To say price 87.
87. And the man say, they are second year we are Kennedy will be brave. But my fan says, and can before 88 in Ukraine, also winning a chair. One polling station, I one friend constituency. BNY, baby, a Kotoba, constituency BNY 88.
Or BNY
18. Delegate now Kotoba, but all those chair they will be better than us here who know, and Timobi who know now. And my MPB mamma Tenase who know now. One Casacofo, Euracofo can say, she was sitting the Tuabapa. Baby Adruno, and your propaganda. And a penimu wedding in a chi, and China Mesman could in a chair. Show one casa or ba and no what if your own yejumano. Netuaba then can connect cyber bro.
All right. Ebrason said messages ahodo abano sabato we afi aye krado nti ye hwe na afi yetimi edi ho enkomo obapa edzei
Mr. Inkum nyame adom me ho
bibia eye kama on
bibia ye kama bibia ye kama ano ewia isi dia wo ash na no Kennedy jai pra
se ma hu se doctor ba on fan ntimi so manje ja
wa sha wo ja ho anu abebi
menada
eno ano
umbre ni messages ahodo aba no yenkoi
okay nte ewia we so message the YouTube messages no asan asha se biem we efina na ya ho say good afternoon Mr. Inkum, Brother Albert, and all good supporters of Honorable Kennedy. Or say, please, delegates, vote for Honorable Kennedy for the sake of Ghana, our motherland. Rita say, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Or say, please, delegates, vote for Honorable Ken for the sake of Ghana. Nana upon TV say, Ken Ohene Agyapong will be sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana on January 7th, 2029. Where man Nanama or says Sinupen Mr. Inkum. Greetings from New Jersey, highly connected to candidate Ken 2028. we a champion candidates. More words are coming.
Candidates.
Yeah. A champion Kwame say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Watching you live from the Agyapong. Was say we are pleading with NPP delegates to vote for People's Choice, Honorable Kennedy Kwame Agyapong. Where grant George or say victory for President Ken. God bless you all the way. Or say job president and Ghana savior, great man. A champion now or say Honorable Kennedy Agyapong all the way. Now upon TV say Ken Ohene Agyapong, great man with great ideas and great vision for Ghana youth. Francis Adai say let Ken be Ken. Vida say Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Osman Kennedy Agyapong will be our president in 2029. I say I swear to God, I'm connected, watching you from North Carolina, USA. I say greetings to you all. We Vida and the message way by friends of Ken City Media say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is the chosen one, which no one can change it. Or say he's our next president in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
Friends of Ken City now say let Ken be Ken. Hashtag say kutu say bam. Kwekuya say I admired the way the Ejiso MP addressed the delegates. He is a blessed and wonderful speaker. Anochi Abankwa say Mr. say about 60% Sinupeng the top show. Dear, you do all, Mr. Inkum, where you dear.
Then I media some messages
near Clarissa near Conti, where you dear. Man and I say we are successfully connected. Grand George say, Mr. Albert, you are too much. More fire on Michael Quay's report.
I say it's not the baby.
Yeah, Black Soul say, let Ken be Ken. Kwame Nyan say, Ken is winning flats. Ajekai say, please, Mr. Inkum. Okay. Ya solve that. Where Nanaya or see, okay. It has been solved. Sabina Ako say, thank God for a successfully vetting yesterday. Forever connected. Ampo Fubako say, in Ken we trust. Kweku Amwa Ben says still no Ken, no vote because he's not corrupt. Si Mr. Inkum, mamefa WhatsApp so diano kakra enka hona yenko yenim. We say hi Inkum, good afternoon. I'll say the way for Kennedy Agyapong is clear. Here, some of us who previously was with Dr. Bawumia are now connected in Tema West. Afa Papa. We say, Mr. Inkum, it's only Honorable Kennedy Agyapong who has the vision to move this country and NPP from our current position. I say, good afternoon, I'm past solo the Agyapong Masenu Pain. Where I am Martin Jan, or say in Odife Ejiso Domiabra. I say, good afternoon, sir. Now I can see and feel that Honorable Ken's wind is blowing everywhere. So please, wherever you are, be fast and get connected. Regards to my mother, Auntie Ekwia Ajinkwa of Esase Bonte Fufu and Honorable Lawyer Kwabena Boateng, MP of Ejiso constituency. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Adom Nyami bless you and political czar for the good job done. Honorable Ken is the eye of God and the heart of Ghanaians. I say please delegate. I work from Franco Estate and
not just say I will not I don't nyame de not just a second chance sorry no second chance na sorry no had here second chance for be
no we say Mr. Inkum, good afternoon. This is John Kwesi Esel from Amasaman. I say Mr. Inkum, forget them, those who insult Honorable Ken. Honorable Ken all the way. We need a leader who can create jobs for the youth of this nation, not a leader who can speak good English without results. Sinupeng, say kutu, say bam.
No.
Aye. We say good afternoon, Sinupeng. I say those who adopt to insult Honorable Kennedy Agyapong on other platforms are only admitting defeat for their preferred candidates. It's clear Honorable Kennedy Agyapong will win massively, and no tactics fashioned against him shall stand. It's Ken all the way and expect Honorable Kennedy Agyapong to garner nearly 80% of the vote from NPP delegates. Still, I say God is still in control. We of our Lord Odife Asokori Koforidua and a buy.
My last one na memfa we see her. Why?
Okay. We say aside from Amasaman, or say still no vote for NPP in 2028. Or say delegates, we don't need doctor again. No, Tom, please, delegates. Into Mr. Inkomidi we see.
All right, me now wase Jerry Afeba. Eya okwa akire Jerry Afe say weekend ye ba besra no. Ye ba besra ne ye bechia no. Eti ebra so se wa wutie yen ehwe nso so obeba na afei wa ba besi no pempa che oba eye entientiem na oyonko so atoa so nya afei na bechiechia na eyi mpacho ahade ye si ne penti brane ye si ne pen 0240 550899 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Inkum.
Sinopay.
You can't send it here,
Oba Paudini baby a free na yentio.
Mr. Cho, your friend PK Tatra Nazareth Rob. That's a shaman.
Yo, my yentio.
Yo, Mr. Inkum, Madam, say, any of you, my palm, my name is Albert, any guest, and never casta. Nyame kan so Nyankopon omom nyina hu bonti tu ene owura Kennedy ye be sre delegate ye pomcho ye sada ye sayem omunyi kan man na ye so ye ntu aban ya ye ready se be ma MPP aba power ye sre mo be nyame kan mo no mo ho ban. Bye bye.
All right, that's yes PK Tatra Nazareth Rob yedawase papa. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinopay.
I can't say that here.
Would any baby a free fini until?
A film by Jim Cassafi Taifa.
Eji Bonitoni uncle.
The Tibirim hit Eddie couldn't be a rubber.
Mate, Medase, Papa, Yankopon in Shrow. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinopay. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sinopay.
Ya
can't say that here. Would any baby a free fini uncle?
Your friend and the friend level.
Mentie wo kasa me uncle.
Your friend and see because I think
Yetie
yo me that my boy. Na ye dey give me ye delegate yes say because last time we delegate come omo dey and omo dey nam omo fu and omo dey nam any akato do say omo nim no wo man pake na nam dey ye ntwa
ya to ase na delegate nyo mu nyina na bi omo fu nam sesei no edodo na edo omo adwene na enam enti
ya delegate dey be ka to do omo dey
Yate. Yada say, Papa. Ma memfa another call na yentwa so enko yenim. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir, good afternoon. Hello. Sinopay.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Sinopay.
Oh, need be pay here. Oh, yami dimu.
Would any baby a free fini until?
Patrol because if you pediatric.
Would any say?
But we did the of attack on Mary Ado.
What fata yankwe?
Yeah, Alice Akinji.
Mate.
Okay. Namia Shao. You a Shao. Or Hilly Kennedy. Namia Shao be able. Na juma oyeno enye se bi oyeyi obeye ntuma timpon iti makra mo juma mo yeno enye papa na oni kasa yero wakasa minim se akra ye wonyame dimu already dimu se ohuni kene Japan o dey nkunimdie eye ne dia
asumdue ne dia na ombe biara enye kwa be kwa
mate
na ombe be kwa
mate medase engege yankopon hira ma memfa wonsi obi gina so ma memfa last call na membra back to studio na fe yenwie. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinope.
Yeah, can you say yes?
Felix Boni.
Bonus new.
Hey, bonus, yanko. Mami ntio.
Ni katafia abokobi.
Yanko.
Mini ya mami tu nyumba kumfa mami papa Kennedy Agyapong.
Tony yanko.
Obiala nimsa eyeke na neko. Kana fuo nimsa eyeke na neko. MPP fuo nimsa eyeke na neko. Obiala nimsa eyeke na neko. Mini ya over the static program and I knew where I for my wife.
Mate de bia mebo. Why?
Minia. Can you Japan papa dia managing no one say. Is that obi takiri no pay was singing mwa. Ni simu. Tama na me ya bofra na me kesa bofra. Se se ma yo panyin no, ma kesa panyin. Enti papa dia wa ya managing no pa no. Yes, I na for so omo to aba ma Canada Japan esi ahene for MPP mu. Won to aba ma Canada Japan papa no businessman. Only mu dey. Yes, to aba ma businessman bia o ma we muta. Ama ma be na obia ba wo se wo kiri pam. Na me say yes, to aba ma businessman ya wura Canada wo hene Japan papa yi. Me see guarantee kwabeka. Because what the human be ko crashing no business be ko crashing no. Na why the the so kwa guarantee abra juma papa bi wo. Oh papa, ya mi show be na mi da mi so ya mi hu se papa. Yes, sure no o my pa na sure na papa yo my ni. Hey! President.
Na me na wase.
Can you come da me so da ya mi so na ko tutu. Mi hu dia me nya me ho. Papa, ya mi sure na me say MPP for mu si me no. Omo na mo nya den. Omo si papa yi he. Omo de ni papa du papa no mu a.
All right, let us say Yankupo Israel, my fancy and I remember back to studio now. I'm from the channel, Emre. Look, baby, I read it. Yankoma, ye dear in Yano, Biana, was in your person catcher delegate. Wrap it up now, Yanko.
Medawasi, Minia. Ejawa fia. Ejawa. How do out?
Ejawa. I'm bet Creja or Bessa.
Ejawa.
Oh, who do me?
Now, who wrote me so we no crefie? Yeah, that's right. The Mecca. And you Kennedy, and a more 18, a baby, I may do piano. O mamma quite some in Cassa, Mr. Delegate for no. Sebe, mentea se me Cassa na be a Cassa and a medequa. Machradie in economics and finance. 4 different universities in UK. Machradie of Birmingham University, Coventry, Birmingham City, and the University of Warwick.
Okay.
My year at Jumama Oxfam as the fiscal policy lead specialist. And all new Oxfam no. When NGO, I say we are in Anderson, we are over 100 countries. And a mania Quenya so best several years as a deputy minister. And son, I made 2 men who was me deep papa we chino, meaning dear moon. And to mess remo Munya papa no mujidi. Na and she share papa we did bano. Say metnasi on say when you're in the finance ministry, any policy biano has to go through some processes before it becomes viable for consideration. So my question about na sabi niyama o can enter smua. Me wasting my time. I know what I have seen, and I'm talking from experience as a university lecturer, as a head of fiscal policy for Oxfam, and here as a former deputy finance minister, who is very good with policies. And I know what I'm talking about. I know what I've seen. Mama papa we kwai. Na youth unemployment na it starts a serious security challenges. Unemployment and then a breedy armed robbery, a breedy street girls here and Ghana is bleak for all of us. Mama papa we kwai. Na nisu ade huno no ɛyɛ practical ɛyɛ ade anya fe no obeto ababa wi no aka sɛ mo ka ne sei on sɛ te sɛ krokro de John and say ye hu ye bana ye ka ne sei ye be ye ne sei Kennedy is not going to do that because nema wo kan nyina no wo de tun seni ani a enya magic ne de ye de hia ye opepa tema ene adwemu ntiase sebi sɛ me tu saa na mo ti mesre me nuanom delegate Ghana nyina daache ana wo delegate no wo no wabusua o ma wo ankasa wo daache ene hye wo nsam eni baabia o wo kokromoti ama me mfa kokromoti eni ye ho abro ebia saa kwanye ni enya biu e mo bi fa propaganda e medada me 100% believe say Canada Japan e was the solution e the ma wo delegate no e ma wo bi 50 cedis yo de bebra bedada no en to da chia wonso ubetimi be ya ban adwuma ni bi a contribute to senate ato ho wonso ba benya contract ni bi say ba be identify that Asian model no wonso betimi de wonsa si obo ma wonso no abusua e masa dachi na o be build no papa we be bo am page sa dachi no e mo bi mfa propaganda any 50 cd e ma mese no but me kakra ma kwa ma ho no aproba ya bo no delegate
abusuya wayini nsam a wode atu dwa ene dentra wono de wosusu se Canada compre ko Japan is the right person obetimi de NPP ameyokonu akohwe nkunimdie eno nti na waso etide free Yewra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia camp no wabe join Canada compre ko Japan camp abusuya 31st of January and now womo ebeto primacy. Who do you think he's going to win? Who do you think he should be the flag bearer for the new patriotic party? Abusuya we na sawia na wasan acha de amafo from so teaching bench na omo so abekire omo adwene under the comment section. Midin e de oduma nkomo ba na kofi for asante gudi macro.